What is good, Cowboys Nation, Football Nation? What is good? What is good? What's up, y'all? Jason, what's going on with you? Shout out to you. What's going on? What's good? Stephen Moore, what's good? Make sure y'all smash that like button for me, man. What is going on? YouTube Nation, what's good? Here to talk ball again. You know how we do. What's up, Tish? What's going on? Shout out to you, Lawrence. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. We back at it again. Cowboys, what's going on, bro? King Dot, what's good? What's good? Michael, what's going on? What's going on? There has been Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott is they might extend Dak Prescott. This is crazy. It's crazy because there's a lot of people that's going in there and saying that Dak Prescott needs to go and all that good stuff. But at the same time, it is hard to find good quarterbacks in this league. It is hard to find them. Shout out to y'all though. What is going on? Let me put the thing up on my banner. Let me see. Hold up. Let me get it. Let me get it. Got Zeke. Dak Prescott extension. Boom. He said, fly, Eagles, fly on the way. I see you, bro. I see you. Shout out to you, though, man. What's going on, man? Smash that like button for me, man. I appreciate that, man. What's going on? What's up, Dad? 8145. What's good with you, man? Shout out to you from Brownwood, Texas. What's good, bro? He said we would have beaten the Smeagles. Yeah, man. But at the end of the day, we didn't get it done. We didn't get it done, but we have to focus. We got to lock in. They're talking about Dak Prescott getting an extension. And people got to understand with extensions, they're saying like 8 to 10 years and stuff like that, but sometimes it can be just 2 years. But we need a quarterback. Dak Prescott has the skill set. He knows how to read. He knows how to diagnose plays, but he has to go out there and do it at a consistent basis. That's the thing. And with Mike McCarthy, if Mike McCarthy comes in here, he wants to run the show. He wants to run the show. And from what I'm hearing, he was beefing with Kellen Moore throughout the season. So that's crazy, man. But you know, with head coaches, their egos, they want it. They want to run the show. But at the same time, if you're putting that pressure on yourself right now, it's a lot. It's a lot. So he's going to have to come in here, do the basic things, run the ball, pick his shots with Dak Prescott, control everything, and see how it plays out. Shout out to y'all, though. Make sure y'all smash that like button. What's going on YouTube, man? What it do? What it do? Let me see, man. What's up, Hoodlum? What's good, bro? Shout out to you, man. What's good? What's good, man? My man Hoodlum's always coming to support, man. I appreciate you, bro. What's going on? My man said they said we can restructure 3 players and we will have 70 million in cap space. That's a lot of cap space. That's a lot of cap space, but we're going to have to clean that stuff up. Dak Prescott, you're not going to want to pay him $49 million in 1 year. If anything, clean it up, get it going, get better players in here and get this thing rocking. Get better corners, get better wide receivers, all of that. Dallas Cowboys for life. What up, fat boy, man? Shout out to you, man. What's going on? Just wanted to come in here real quick, man, and just break this stuff down. Yeah, man, like I said before, with Mike McCarthy, the pressure is on. If you're going to have him come in here and be an offensive coordinator and be the head coach, if we can remember with Jason Garrett, Jason Garrett was doing the same thing, and then he was walking around on the sideline, and then next thing and controlling the offensive coordinator. The next thing you know, he's just doing head coaching. That's all he was doing. So now they got my man Mike McCarthy doing that. So we'll see how it plays out. But like I said before, it's a lot of pressure, man. What's going on, Donald, man? Shout out to you. Shout out to you. What's good? What's good? We taking calls today, man. You know, we always talk big time football, man. This is what we do, man. We create, we go live, man. I've always enjoying these live streams, man. Y'all know what it is, man. He said, yeah, thanks for Kellen Moore. Hey, Kellen Moore, like I said before, Kellen Moore is not a bad offensive coordinator, but it's when it matters most with him. He doesn't have the experience really diagnosing defenses. He doesn't have that experience. He came in here where he's running an offensive coordinator. He didn't really learn from behind somebody like that. So he stepped right into it, and we'll see how it plays out with you guys over there. Y'all got Herbert. They got Eckler over there and stuff like that. So we'll see. What's up, Pudge? Shout out to you, Pudge. What's going on, bro? I see you, bro. What's good? He said he going from Dak to Herbert. Yeah, Herbert's a good quarterback. Herbert definitely is a good quarterback, but we'll see how it plays out. You know what I'm saying? My man said Mike will be fine. Mike definitely will be fine. Like I said before, he's ran these type of offenses before, and the main thing is making sure you understand what these defenses are doing, because these defenses change every year, every season, every single season. Shout out to y'all, man. Smash that like button for me. Thank y'all for the follows. Said Jerry Jones needs to be fired. Jerry ain't going nowhere. Are you into any basketball? I don't watch too much basketball, bro. It's all football for me, man. It's all football. Football is everything, man. That's pretty much all I watch, man. So all year long, 365, man. It's Cowboys all day. We do other breakdowns and all that good stuff, but it's Cowboys all day, man, for the most part. Let me see what my man Hoodlum said. Shout out to you, Hoodlum. He said, let me see. Hold on one second. He said, if they don't restructure Dak's deal, that's telling me Dak have one more time to prove himself. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, you have to restructure his deal if you want to get better. Like all that money, bro, and with the cap now, it's going up 16 million. If it's going up $16 million, we're going to have to sign Diggs. We're going to have to sign who else? Who else we got out there that we got to sign, man? We got big guys that we have to sign. Leighton Vander Esch as well. And bringing guys in from free agency, that is important at the end of the day. If you want to be able to get better, you want to go find good talent out there to make a difference. Shout out to you. What's good, my guy? What's going on, Big Cowboy? Shout out to you, bro. He said, do you think Lamar Jackson going to Atlanta? I don't know where Lamar Jackson going. I have no idea, but if Baltimore messed that money up, that's on them at the end of the day. That is entirely on them, because he's a good player, but the thing is with him, he's going to have to keep himself out of harm's way. You don't want to be them RPOs. You keep getting hit by all these defenders. He's going to be making way too much money for you to be getting beat up on by defenders. So you have to be careful with that. You got to be careful with that. Thank you, Coach, for the follow. I appreciate you. He said it's your year next year, right? Man, hey, look, man, with me, like I said before, we got to go prove it, Champagne. We have to go prove it. You have the guys. You have the scheme. You got the offensive line. Hopefully, Jason Peters, we'll see what happens if he comes back. He's an older player, but at the same time, when you have those type of players on the team, on the offensive line, in the room, in the offensive line room, it helps everybody else. Tyler Smith, Tyler Biotis. So that's what you need. But the question is, I'm not sure if Tyron Smith is going to be playing again. I'm not sure what he's going to do. But when Terrence Steele comes back, he's going to man that right tackle position, because he's been doing very well and doing his job. So he said, you don't want Peters being a starter, bro. Yeah, definitely don't want Peters being a starter, but at the same time, he's good for the room. And if you can use him for like 1, 2, 3 games, that is clutch. That's what you need. That's what you need. He said, did you look at some of the prospects? I can send you some. I definitely am. It's a couple of things that I'm doing right now. So I'm going to start looking at prospects like next week, bro. That's when I'm going to start doing it. But it's crazy because Jordan Addison, his grandfather, I was talking to him for like an hour yesterday, and I'm about to link up with him next week, and I'm going to bring him on a live stream so he can come talk to you guys. So we want to make sure that we have a fire live stream, bro. Every live stream, we want this to be fire. So at the same time, Jordan Addison, once I can be able to get in with his grandfather, chilling with him and all that good stuff, he come on a live stream, then I'll eventually, I'm not sure if I can get Jordan Addison to come before Combine, but I'll probably bring him on like after the Combine so he can meet you guys, talk to you guys and all that, bro. But his grandfather is cool, and it all started because of him. He's the one that's the top tier athlete. So right now, all I'm doing right now is just getting a T on how all that's going on with him and, like, you know, all the roots, the DNA, so I can do a fire breakdown, bro, because I cannot wait, bro. I cannot wait. I hope we grab Addison. Yeah, man, he's a beast, but at the same time, I think he is the top wide receiver in this draft. So it's going to be hard to get him. If anything, Dallas, they'll have to go jump up to go get him. But the type of player he is that perfect wide receiver for Dak Prescott. Nuanced route runner, sinking his hips. He knows how to get open. And Dak Prescott needs that type of wide receiver. He has good speed, 6 foot, 175, 180 pounds, but he can be in a slot and he can be a problem. He can be a problem. Shout out to you, though. He said the best wide receiver. He said the best wide receiver is Jackson Smith. He probably is. We'll see. We'll see, man. We're definitely going to break everybody down. He said, why would you want to play with Dak? Dak Prescott is a good quarterback. I've been saying it for the longest time. That's just what it is. Dak Prescott, he just got to do the little things. He got to do the little things, lock in and focus. That is very, very important when it comes down to him. Running the ball, picking his shots, and if he's running RPO, whatever, just keep yourself out of harm's way. If he's running the ball, whatever, man. So it's going to be huge with Mike McCarthy and see how that all plays out. He said, yeah, Dak proved it in a big game. He did. He didn't prove it this past game, but I've seen good work from him, and we'll see how it plays out. We'll see. But like I said before, if they're going to extend him, it's not going to be for like 8-10 years or anything crazy like that. Usually it'd be for like 2 or 3 years, and then yeah, they usually go from there. So he said, I like Tank Dell. Oh, okay, Tank Dell and Parker Washington. Okay. Yeah, see, you be on top of it, bro. You be on top of it as far as all the college players. Bro, I am about to be breaking all those guys down. So I hope you check out on my content. But yeah, man, it's gonna be big. Like I said before, this is what we're gonna do. So let me see. Stephen Jones. Let me go to this real quick and play this from Stephen Jones.
I think most fans do.
Hopefully y'all can hear it.
Micah. I mean, the list goes on in terms of, who we got signed. And at the end of the day, can you do it like the Rams? Can you do it like Philly and load up for 1 year and hope it all falls into place? You could. I mean, we got to measure that. Is there the right guy who makes you maybe lose one of those young guys you want to keep, but you lose him? Good. But, I think we got to measure that. But I would not rule out us making an aggressive move in free agency. In general, I think we've done well in the draft. I think we've done well with our homegrown. I think most people know we got 4 or 5 guys at the end of the day that we need to sign, and they're going to cost a lot of money. And I don't think we want them walking out the door. If you want to do all that, then it gets hard to, do both if you want.
But hey, see, that's what I'm saying, man. Yeah, Deron Payne's in free agency, but it's good to hear that from Stephen Jones, man, because at the same time, you want to bring in free agents. You want to bring in top tier free agents. If you can get guys like Deron Payne, it's a lot of guys that's coming out. Even Odell Beckham, man, a lot of these guys, you want to get like 2 or 3 difference makers. We all know that Dallas drafts well. We know that. That's what they do. They bring in a lot of young players, but at the same time, you have to bring in impact of veterans in free agency. That's just what it is. You got to take that risk. Jerry has done it before, but he has not done it in a long time. But at the same time, man, you have to do that and get a difference makers. Shout out to y'all, man. He said, how you feel about Aaron Rodgers going to the Raiders? Oh, man, I don't know about that, bro. I don't know. Because the thing is with Aaron Rodgers, it seems like he doesn't even really – he's almost done, man. He's done. But he can't be with Green Bay no more. That was just a hot mess this past year, and it's time for them to move on at the end of the day. But, yeah, he still got the talent, though. He still got the talent. My man said, like Bijan Robinson from Texas. Yeah, Bijan Robinson, I've seen a lot of his highlights and stuff, but I'm not really big on picking up a running back in the first round. That's the thing. That's the only thing, man. You want to go get yourself a wide receiver. Go get yourself a corner. Maybe even a lineman. I don't know, but I'm not really big on the running backs because I know that you can find – I know Alabama got a stout running back. You can find these guys in the second round, third round, fourth round, all of that, man. So, I don't know. We'll see how that plays out. He said we need offensive line. Hey, offensive line is everything. Definitely love offensive line. That's just what it is. Every year, I swear, I will pick left tackles, right tackles, and make it just to make sure that offensive line, they set the tone when it really matters most. Because in the wintertime, when you're running the ball, that's how you be able to beat teams. Let me see, my man Hoodlum, he said, I think we signed Odell Beckham. Yeah, you think we signed Odell Beckham, man? That's going to be huge. It's going to be huge, but the thing is with Odell Beckham, it just depends on health. We know he has the athletic ability, and this man was literally was about to be the Super Bowl MVP. Oh, what's up, Rob? What's going on, Rob? Hey, Rob, I wanted to get you into my live stream, man. If you send me your email or something, bro, I can bring you inside my live stream. I got you, bro. I got you. But he said, I think we signed Odell Beckham. So we'll see how that plays out. But like I said before, man, we need guys that can be able to create space, get open, and go out there and do work. Because Dak Prescott, he doesn't have to be like any of these top quarterbacks that's coming out this year. He does not have to, or that's in the league right now. You don't have to be like that. Just go out there and just do your thing, man. Run basic ball. And these wide receivers have to get open. They have to get open. But as far as like guys like CeeDee Lamb, I'm proud. This player had 1,300 yards for the season, 9 touchdowns. Then I think he had over 100 catches. That's what you want out of your player. That's what you want. He said, I'm working or pretending like it. He said, no more. I feel you, bro. I feel you, bro. It's all good, bro. You get on my live soon, though. Shout out to you, though, Rob, man. That's my main man. That's my partner. Hopefully, he'll get on the live with me one of these days. Smash that like button, man. I appreciate y'all. My man Rob said no more first-round running backs. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to get no more first-round running backs. I know Robinson is a good player, but those guys have a short shelf life, man, and they'll be out the league in like 6 or 7 years, and you don't need that. Some of them don't even get to their second contract. So we'll see how that all plays out. But at the same time, you want to go in there and go find yourself either another left tackle or right tackle, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you want to make sure you get a stout player and somebody that can make a difference. Because if you're going to sign Tony Pollard, and if you're going to keep or if Zeke going to take a pay cut, then you keep those 2 running backs and see how it plays out. My man said, you eventually have to pay first-round running backs, and we don't need that. Yeah, man, it's expensive. They run in the bag right now for first-round running backs. So my man said, we need offensive line, D-line, or cornerback. Most definitely, but we have to sign. We have to sign Trayvon Diggs, but it's good that we have $16 million with the cap this year. So it went up to $16 million, and that's good money, man. But we have to be able to sign him. We got to sign Parsons. Those are the people that are very, very important, man, on the team. Say, where'd you get that hat? Man, I got this from the pro shop, man, like 3 years ago, bro. Every time I go live, somebody asks me about that. Shout out to you, though. But my man said, I'm working. Oh, pretending like it. Yeah, I hear you, bro. But yeah, man, like I said before, man, just the little things that we have to do. I like what I saw from our tight ends. The tight ends was doing very, very well. Dalton Schultz, but that's another guy that we're going to have to potentially sign. Not sure if we're going to do it because Will McClay brings in these guys. Let me see if I can get the video for Will McClay. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. I think I got the video for Will McClay. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Will McClay.
You talked before how continuity is so important when you, especially on the coaching staff, of saying, all right, I know what they want, what they need, what they like and prefer, and all that. Dan Quinn coming back, I mean, not only is he a great coordinator, but how much does that help you guys going, all right, we kind of know the type of players he's looking for?
Yeah, I just think the continuity, the longer you're together, the more you know each other, the more that you know what they're looking for, the little variants and nuances that they're looking for. So that's huge because we know what we're trying to get. The guys, college guys, go out, they know what we're doing defensively, offensively, but that opportunity and the way we communicate with the coaches, it's a big part.
Stephen and Jerry both said this week they don't have glaring needs, but they obviously have needs. Is that great from your position when you're going into free agency and draft, knowing across the board, we can take best player available, we take best need and all that stuff? That's pretty much always been the plan?
It's always been the plan. We want good football players, and you go through this process, and the more good football players you have, the more depth you have on your team, and the more competitive you can be in a 17, 20 game season.
One more. You drafted Tyler Smith last year. You knew he could be they called it a left side player. Could you ever even imagine that he would play the season he had and move back and forth like he did and show the strength?
Just credit to the kid who he is. We thought he had that internal fiber, and we put it to the test early. He stood up to it. Just couldn't be more proud of how he played and the way he's developed. And sky's the limit.
All right, it's time to go find another one.
Hey, 10-4, man. Hey, look, man, this is the thing. This is the thing with him. Will McClay, like I said before, shout out to Will McClay. This man understands talent. He brings in so many guys for this team. Tyler Smith, like I said before, a lot of people slept on him, bro. A lot of people slept on him, and we knew him coming in. He was a road grader, and in my last live stream, I said that he was a technique type of he needed to work on his technique, but he was a road grader. And it's good because you got the coaching staff to bring this guy in, and this guy step up. And another thing I like about Will McClay, he understands what Dan Quinn wants. He understands what Mike McCarthy wants. And Dan Quinn, he loves pass rushers. He loves 6'2", 6'3" type of corners. It's good that they found a guy like Deron Bland, though. Deron Bland went out there and stepped up and did his job. And that's what you need, man. That's what you need at the end of the day. But Will McClay gets his flowers. And every single year, he's always finding sneaky players. And my man Rob told you about Tyler. Hey, yeah, because shout out to you, Rob. Shout out to you because you were the one that was saying a lot about Tyler Smith. With Tyler Smith, I knew he was a road grader, but the technique things and the penalties is what was getting me, because Connor Williams the previous year led the league in penalties, and you bring in a left guard / tackle who led the NCAA in penalties, but he was a road grader, so it was kind of like 50-50. But I never questioned him about the offensive line because they always bring in the right guys. Shout out to you, though. Tony Wilson, what's going on, bro? What is going on? He said, can he find a quarterback? Hey, find a quarterback. If you see a quarterback there in the first round, if you see a quarterback there in the second round, get a quarterback. At the end of the day, you don't want Dak Prescott to get comfortable. Love Dak Prescott. He's one of my favorite quarterbacks, favorite people in the league. That's just what it is. But at the same time, you don't want him to get comfortable, because when you have a player like him, you want to bring the best out of him, and you don't want him to get too comfy. That's what it's all about. Hey, y'all can call in too. Anybody want to call in and chime in, man? That's what's up, man. We can take calls real quick. He said, Foxworth kid playing for Dallas. Smith don't get no better. He said Smith don't get no better. Yeah, Smith doing his thing, though. Yeah, he's doing his thing. He said Jake Ferguson and future, the future, Jay. Yeah, I like Jake Ferguson a lot, Rob. He really stepped up. You can tell. And that's another thing that Will McClay does. He brings in guys like that, man, and get the job done. That's just what it's all about. He said, how can I call in? Well, I think you got to have like 1,000 followers on the TikTok side to be able to call in. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm getting the phones ready for on the YouTube side. So, yeah, man, y'all can follow JC Cowboys Network, letter J, letter C Cowboys Network, and y'all can see, I can see everything on the comments from here. Say, who will be the new kicker for Dallas? That's a very, very good question, bro. That is a very, very good question, because this was his last year. So he's looking for another contract right now, and I don't think we should sign him. We should go out there, either free agency or in the draft, to go get somebody, because it is very important when you get to these games and the playoff games, when you really need these kickers, man. They got to make these kicks. And I understand that he did have a good year this year. He did have a good year. He went out there from the very beginning. He was hitting clutch kicks, 60-yard kicks and all that, 50-yard kicks. But at the same time, it always takes one game. Momentum is everything, and that comes down to kickers as well. So we have to have guys that go out there and make clutch kicks, because we cannot be losing no games because of some special teams. That's what's crazy. So he said, okay, he said, and we need to keep Zeke, just give him the ball more. Keep Zeke, but you're going to have to fix up that contract, though. His contract is very high, and I can tell from their interviews, they was like, man, pretty much they're like, man, you're going to have to take a pay cut from, you can just see it from him, you know what I'm saying? But I think that he'll take a pay cut. So he said, yeah, no more first round running backs. I read all these comments. He said, let me see. He said, he said, do I just call your number, Jay? No, bro, you gotta, I'll email it to you. I don't even know how to, that's why I was hitting you up earlier, bro. But he said, if we restructure deals, we will have enough money to resign all of our players and still have money to spend. So not really worried. Yeah, that's the thing. But they just got to figure it out. They have to figure it out. You're getting $16 million. How much do you guys think Trayvon Diggs deserves every year? Being the cornerback that he is, 11 interceptions last year. This year, he had, I think, 3 interceptions, but he was strapping a lot. You didn't see too much from him. But at the same time, do you think, what is it, like 15, 16, 17 million? You know what I'm saying, for him? Let's see what the chat box saying over here, man. He said draft. Okay, they still talking draft over here. Let's see. Okay, shout out to you, Brian. What's good, Brian? He said, I think the league knows how to close, just how close we are. It's different now. Just wait. We are young. We're very young. We're definitely very young, Brian. But at the same time, like I said before, man, we're gonna have to go out there and step up when it matters most and bring in impact players. Just like my boy said, my boy Robert, he wants D Hop. What y'all think about D Hop? I wish he was inside here, bro, so you can come holler at me. But D Hop is a good wide receiver. We'll see how that all plays out. But I don't know how much he's going to demand. But I think when he got traded, I don't think it was for a first round pick. So I'm not giving up no first round pick. You know what I'm saying, for him. But that's just what it is. He said Diggs and Parsons will eventually be paid the highest at their position. It is what it is. That's just what it is. Just like with the wide receiver position, or just like with the quarterback position. A lot of people see Dak Prescott and say, boom, he's not playing to the worth his, well, to the price of his contract. But you have to understand, there's only one team that's going to win the championship. There's only one team that wins the Super Bowl. Joe Burrow is going to get paid too, and he's been losing. He's been getting there, but he's been losing. It's hard to find quarterbacks in this league, man. Big time, big time. Say the Dallas Cowboys, they need to draft another quarterback. Yeah, that's what I said earlier, bro. You draft another quarterback if the talent is there. Bring them in there and see how it plays out. See how it plays out. My man says, shout out to you, Brian Gaines. What's good, bro? Make sure y'all smash that like button for me too, bro. I appreciate y'all, man. Smash that like button for me. My man said D-Hop and draft a shifty slot. That'll be good. That'll definitely be good. Somebody that can be able to get open. But the question I have for you, Brian, is what do you do with Michael Gallup? You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to do that, what do you do with Michael Gallup? Do we keep Michael Gallup? Like, I know we're going to keep Michael Gallup, but I'm just saying, is he going to get enough burn on the field or what, man? Because he has to get open. He has to get open. So he says 19 mil, 19 mil this year, 14, 19 mil this year, 14 next year for D-Hop. Give up a second and a six. 19 mil, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. That's bread, bro. I don't know. I don't know if I want to give up 19 million, bro, for D-Hop, but he is a big time talent. But at the same time, like I said, he's an alpha. He's an alpha. We'll see how that plays out. We'll see. Let's see. We need another lockdown corner / safety. Yeah, cornerback. I've seen a couple people talk about Jalen Ramsey, but Jalen Ramsey, we'll see. We'll see. Because I didn't know, I don't know if he really wants to even come to Dallas. You know, I don't know. What's up, Richard? What's going on, man? Shout out to you, brother. What's going on? He said, I think we need to cut Zeke or make his contract smaller. I even heard talk of them cutting Tyron Smith. That would be insane. Yeah, I don't think they're going to cut Tyron Smith. From what I heard from Jerry, they want to keep Tyron Smith, but the question is, where is he going to play? Where is he going to play? Is he going to be at the left tackle position? Is he going to be at the right tackle position? We know that Terrence Steele is going to man that right tackle position. With the left tackle position, Tyler Smith can be there or at the left guard position. So at the same time, you do want to keep Tyron Smith. You want to keep that connection within the offensive line because we want to get there. We want to get to these championships, but it's going to be a lot of changes, I think, this year, y'all. He said, or Hassan Reddick. Hassan Reddick's good. Hassan Reddick is a good player, man. He is definitely a good player. I am not going to sleep on that. Let's see. Hey, have y'all heard about the Kellen Moore and Mike McCarthy beef though? Like this year, it was kind of under the radar. It's crazy. It's crazy when you have a coach that comes in with an offensive mind. They're saying that he came in and was like, yeah, I want Kellen Moore to still be run the offense and all that stuff. But having a beef between those two, it's not healthy at the end of the day. It's not healthy. But if we can all remember, that's the same thing that happened with Jason Garrett and Scott Linehan, right? That's the same thing that happened. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. Let me know if y'all can hear me, man. Let me know. I got this system is so much going on with this system, man. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. All right. So he said, you know, Mike Hunt. Mike Hunt. He said, still can hear you. I know y'all can hear me on this side. I know y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me on this side, y'all. Let me see. Okay, we good. We good. My bad. My bad, bro. Okay, so my man said, do you think that they will sign the new offensive coordinator and going to stick with Mike McCarthy? If they sign a new offensive coordinator, they actually said that they're going to still have Mike McCarthy call plays. Dude, whoever's going to be with him, he's just going to just be riding the wave, you know what I'm saying, assist and stuff like that. But Mike McCarthy is going to run it. That's just what it is at the end of the day. So he's been wanting that from the beginning, guys. He's been wanting that from the beginning. Smash that like button for me, y'all. My bad, y'all. Said, okay. So he said, we hear you. Yes, keep talking. Yeah, we here, baby. We here, man. We here. He said, all right, shout out to you, Hoodlum. He said, what we do with Connor McGovern. Connor McGovern, he did pretty good this year. The previous year, he didn't have the best year, but at the same time, remember him coming from Penn State, he's a good player, and he did have a solid year. So we'll see how it plays out. But it's gonna, if at the left guard position, if Tyler Smith mans that left guard position, and if Tyron Smith gets back out there at that right tackle position, however they're going to do it, then I'm not sure if Connor McGovern going to be in there. So we'll see how that plays out. Let's see. Yeah, we straight now, bro. We straight now. We straight. Let's see. We good. We good. Yeah, we good, bro. Let me see. He said Dak is pick throwing guru. Dak, they say Dak is a pick throwing guru, but nah, bro. Like there has been years where he has not thrown that many picks, but at the same time, he just got to get back to his mechanics and what he does best. That's the thing with Dak Prescott. That's what's going to be important. If he can be able to do that, and if you get the run game going, if you can get those receivers open, those guys got to step up as well. So we'll see with Michael Gallup. If he can just get back, I know he messed his knee up. There was a lot that was going on, but at the same time, and it takes years. It would take like a year or two to get back. If he can just get himself back together, we'll be fine. We'll be fine with that. But we still have to bring in top tier talent. Let's see. Mike is calling plays. Yeah, Mike is definitely calling plays, bro. He is definitely calling plays. He said, finally, our coach actually takes charge on game day. Yeah, big time. You got to take charge, man. We'll see how that plays out with him. But yeah, it's going to be fireworks. It's going to be fireworks. And he's been with us for the last few years, so he understands how everything is working. Offensive line, quarterback, running back, everything is going to be critical. But the main thing, keep the defense going. Keep that defense going. You got to keep these guys going. Cornerbacks, bring in new linebackers. Leighton Vander Esch, like I said before, man, with him, he really stepped up this year. He stepped up. And usually when you sign a one-year deal, that's when you have your best year. Damone Clark is another one. I wish I had a picture of him because I really, really like Damone Clark. But it's going to take time for him as well. Spinal fusion surgery and all that good stuff. And he got over it. And so it was good. Anthony Barr, not sure if he's going to be with us this year. But at the same time, man, it's good bringing in good veterans and stuff like that to help everybody else out and stuff. So we'll see how that shakes. My man said, I seen Dak come up in big moments. People are overreacting. Yeah, he does. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. He steps up in big moments, but he has mopped out in big moments too. Me and my boy Rob watched the game together. We watched the game. It was hard to see it because we had a feeling that we could have beat this team. Defense was out there strapping, stopping the run. And the main thing, beating the 49ers, you got to be able to stop the run, and that's exactly what we did. Stopped Christian McCaffrey. We stopped Debo. We did our job. Wide receivers didn't do too much. Only thing they did was stuff towards the end, but throughout that whole game, you can tell with their energy, they were stepping up. They were making plays, getting stops, getting the ball back in Dak's hands. But at the same time, we just did not get it done. That's just what it is. And they say defense wins championships, but offense got to run it. They got to run that show too. It got to be a collective thing, just like the Eagles. The Eagles went out there, did their thing against them boys and got them out the way. Shout out to you, though, Richard. What's going on, man? Thank y'all so much, man, for the love, all the follows, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button for me, man. Get this algorithm booming, man. He said, bro, you still on the Cowboys? Of course I'm still on the Cowboys. Check my page, bro. I do breakdowns, bro. That's what I do. It's Cowboys all day. Still talking Cowboys, man. Straight up, man. That's just what it is with us, bro. We talk football 365. 365. But it is what it is, though. He said, HTTR. Oh, y'all in here now. Oh Lord. Y'all off the chains. He said, what DQ wants, DQ gets. Big time, Rob. What DQ wants, DQ gets. And bringing him in like every year it seems like he is almost on the move of leaving. You know what I'm saying? Just keep this guy, sign him, and whatever you got to do, man, just keep this guy around because Micah Parsons believes in him. Trayvon Diggs believes in him. All of those guys. Javon Curse, you bring the best out of Javon Curse. I have never seen Javon Curse play this good ever. When he played with Minnesota, and I think he played for Detroit, those guys step up, man, for this guy. And that is the type of coach you need, a player's coach, somebody that will go out there and bust your head and give you all that they got, man. That's what it's all about. And that's what we got from DQ. Let's see, Michael Parsons to the Eagles. That will never happen. That will never happen. TikTok, I swear, TikTok, y'all be having so many people in here, but it's all good. It's all good. He said Damone Clark needs a full offseason before judgment. Yeah, big time. Damone Clark, he did have some times where he was flashing. He was flashing, bro. He was flashing, but it's going to take time. Spinal fusion surgery, that's a big deal. So we'll see how it plays out with him, bro. We'll see. Let's see. I feel like Stephen Jones a little delusional. He said that he ain't seen a step back in Zeke's play. Yeah, I don't know if did he say that, bro? That's crazy because you know they're not going to say that though, bro. They're not going to just flat out say that on the airwaves. You know, they know what's going on and they don't want to pay him that type of money. But like I said before, with Zeke, he does still have talent. He still has juice, but there is nothing wrong with having Tony Pollard there. We have to see how much we're going to pay him because I want us to keep him. Not sure. Do you guys think that we're going to hit him with a franchise tag? Because he is a big piece to the offense. And he's the type of player that will thrive in a McCarthy's type of offense because I know McCarthy, he's going to run a lot of 12 personnel. But the thing is, it'll be a lot of draw plays. He's going to run the ball. He'll stay committed to the run. I think he will because that's the only way that you're going to be able to do it with Dak. If you're going to have that offense, right? Because he used to run that with Green Bay, the same type of offense. I remember. The thing is, you're going to have to run the ball. They used to pound the rock a lot with Aaron Rodgers, and they used to throw the ball too. So you have to keep that 50-50. Don't get in here being too cute with Dak Prescott, or you're going to have the same results. It's the same thing. Let's see. Shout out to you, Richard, man. Thank you so much for all the love. I think he stays on because they're promising him a head coaching job. There is no way he stays if that's not being promised. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Like you talking about Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn is that dude. He is that dude, but I guess when he goes through his interviews, shout out to D'Amico Ryans and shout out to Sean Payton. Those guys got jobs and stuff like that. I hope D'Amico Ryans can be able to turn that thing around with the Texans because love to see a brother get a head coaching position. But man, he got some work to do, y'all. He definitely got some work to do. He said, just be an Eagles fan. I'd never be an Eagles fan. Are you crazy? I'll break them down. But it's Cowboys for life. For life. We win, lose, or draw. That's what it's all about, man. Like I said before, man, we talk football all the time, man. We got big breakdowns coming in. Jordan Addison's grandfather, he's going to come on to the show. Hopefully, my man, Rob, if you send me your email, I can send you the link right now, bro. And I can send you the invite. Just send me the link and you can come on in. Come on in. He said, yo, for real, Jay. And Richard, DQ just likes this defense. He loves Parsons. Yeah, and he's already seen all the pressure that comes with head coaching. Yeah, I mean, you go out there and you mop out with Atlanta and the way how everything ended, man, you're going to want to stay with Dallas. You got a top-tier cornerback, a guy that pretty much takes up half the field. Quarterbacks go into the game and they say, man, I'm not sure if I'm going to throw to this man's side. I don't even want to mess with him, even though you can possibly get catches on Trayvon. We know you can get catches on Trayvon, but at the same time, you got to be very, very careful because he will take the ball right from you. Me and Rob knows. We know a lot of guys that coached him. Shout out to you, Rob. Montgomery Village. He started off as a wide receiver. This player is a beast, man. You cannot just keep throwing his way. You can catch the ball and make plays on him from time to time, but you don't want to keep messing with him. So it's good to have him at the cornerback position. Micah Parsons, all of those guys. You got to have those guys. And then once you get that going, you start building everything around them. And that's how you bring elite defenses in, man. Osa Odigizua as well. He said, honestly, honestly, your problem wasn't the offensive coordinator. Your offense 5. Nah, but the problem is they just didn't step up when it really mattered, bro. That's the thing with us. Like I said before, man, we keep it very real on this channel. We're not going to sit here and cake things up, man. We have to step up when it matters most. And it seems like with Kellen Moore, he freezes up and he runs away from running the ball. And it seems like he tries to, with his scheme, it seems like he has that mindset that I'm going into the game, I'm going to run these plays and I'm going to do it just like that. Sometimes you got to run around things. Like if a defense is doing something else, you got to go the other way. You can't be cocky with it. Okay, you send me the email. Let me see. Hold on. Did you text me it? Okay, you text me it. Hold on. Let me see if I can get in. I'm gonna see if I can get you in. I'm gonna log back in. I'll be right back, y'all. So come in here, Rob, because I just got off TikTok. So I'm gonna send it to you now. Let me see. Hold on. All right, hold on. I'm gonna send it to you right now. Hold on. Copy email. All right, let me see. Let me see if I can send this to you real quick. Send you the invite. This is my first time doing this little invite thing, so let me see. Just bear with me 1 second, y'all. Let me see. All right, let me see if that works for you, bro. Let me know if you get it. That'd be dope. Let me see. Yeah, let me know if you got it, bro. And I'm gonna see if you got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see if you got it, man. So yeah, let me know. Let me see. It's in the diamonds. Let me see. I'm gonna go back live on here real quick, y'all. My bad. Let me see. All right, boom. We good. Smash that like button for me. All right. So he said email sent. I sent it to you, brother. He said I'll stop watching sports before I'll become an Eagle fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm not dealing with them Eagles fans, bro. They be coming in here getting on my nerves, bro. They be getting on my nerves. But at the end of the day, let's keep it honest. They've done well. They did the same thing pretty much as what the Rams did. They went out there and threw all their chips in to try to get this championship. And they're in there right now. They're in there. So look, there it is. We back on TikTok. And there we go. There we go with these Eagles, man. What's good, man? What's going on, man? What's up, Jonathan? Shout out to y'all, man. Rob, I sent you that link, man. See if you got that joint, bro. But yeah, man, the Eagles, one thing about them, they went out there and they got so many guys from free agency. And with Dallas, I'm not trying to say we need to get too many guys, but if you can get like 3 or 4 impact players, we already draft well. The team is very, very young. That's how you want to do it, man. That's how you win championships. And got to give them credit. Definitely got to give them credit. They brought the guys in, and we'll see how it plays out. Let me see. Like I said, man, my Deron Bland film. Make sure y'all check out my Deron Bland. That is hot, man. That is definitely hot, man. We got this new stream. This is so fire over here on this side, man. You know what it is. I'm saying we're going to let them have their moment. There's no hate. They have a good team, but I don't want to hear no crying from them when they start losing. Yeah, man, they just got they just got to keep winning at the end of the day. They got to keep winning at the end of the day, man. That's just what it is, man. Like I said before, they did it. They there. They're going against Kansas City. My wife is a Kansas City Chiefs fan, so she's going to be going crazy in this house. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, yeah, I think my man's in here, man. Let me see if my man Rob's in here, man.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's good, man? What's good, brother? Shout out to my man Rob, man. You know I had to bring you in here, brother.
Dad, I'm on TV.
Hey, say what's up to Cowboys Nation, man. This is my man Rob. We ball with each other all throughout high school, man. One of my close friends, man. Big time Cowboys fan. Shout out to you, man. Say what's up to Cowboys Nation for me.
Sir, hey, yo, shout out to Cowboys Nation. Appreciate y'all for liking my boy's page. You know, all love.
Mhm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So tell the nation, bro, how you feel about everything, how you feel about the 49ers game, and what can we do going forward to take that next step? What's
So
up,
you
bro?
almost saw that tear coming out my eye in the Niners game. Like, you know me, I get emotional on these boys, man. We just had so many chances to win the game.
Mm-hmm.
So many chances after chance after chance. I think one of the biggest things was the kicker situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because before Dak's pick, right before Dak's second pick on that 4th and 4, remember when Ricky was saying, "Hey, kick the ball." We could have kicked. We could have been up 9-6, and we could give them ball. We could give them the ball back with like a minute 30 to go before half. And the way that offense was performing, I like those odds, right? But instead, what happens? Dak gets that good scramble, right? We get the first down. I think Tony goes down like the next play, and then it's 2nd and 2, and then the bull Kellen Moore, he goes out 5, right? And he calls 5-yard hitches on 2nd and 2. Now, all of us are manic guys, right? On 2nd and 2, what do? You either run the football or you take a shot.
Yep.
You don't throw a 5-yard or 5-yard option route in the middle of their zone scheme. Come on, man. That's my Kellen Moore, right?
Bro, I was so sick about that hitch play. Like, if that hitch play is not there, Rob, don't take it. Just don't take it. Because if you do, these defenders, they go out there and they bite on that. They bite on that. And that comes down to Kellen Moore. Little things like that, that's Kellen Moore and Dak Prescott. Let's keep it 100 right now. We got to keep it a whole beam right now. But at the same time, little things like that can cost you a game. Absolutely. Make sure y'all smash that like button, man. What's good, y'all? What is going on, man? Yeah, bro. So it's crazy. But as far as the wide receiver position, so you're telling me that you're liking D-Hop.
So this is why I like D-Hop. Right? Last year, Cowboy Nation was all in a frenzy when we let go of Amari Cooper, right? We saved $1 million or so on the cap, right? But everybody was like, yo, we only got a 5th for it. So I don't agree with that. The Cowboys talk too much, right? That's the only reason why they got a 5th for it, right? If they raps, they probably could have got a little higher. But still, now that we don't have Amari, you're saying that you didn't want to give Amari 20 mil, but you don't want to give D-Hop 19 mil? You know what I mean?
I ain't want to give him Amari 20 mil, bro. He wanted to take a pay cut. I did not want to lose this player. You know, if he would have came in there making like 11 to 12 million or something like that, then I would have been with it. I'm not sure if that's something that he agreed on, but I think it was more deeper with Jerry Jones. And I heard on 105.3 The Fan that it has something to do with him not being vaccinated. I don't know, but that's what Brian Broaddus said. That's one of the guys I really, really listened to. But at the same time, bro, if that's the case, that's a little wicked, bro.
Right. But hey, if I'm paying you $20 million, I need you to toe the line for all. It's not toe the line, but I need you to perform company standards, right? If you're not vaccinated and you get sick and you spread it to my team, like you're a detriment to the team. I'm not saying if you should get vaccinated or not. I'm not picking the lines on that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, somebody shout out to you, Joe. He said, how y'all lose the top 5 route runner? That's what I'm talking about, bro.
But let me ask you a question. Do you think with the release of Amari that helped CD?
I mean, it helped CD as a number 1, but what about the number 2? That's the thing. Gallup didn't fill CD Lamb's role. If you understand what I'm saying.
Right.
Gallup never filled CD Lamb's role as the number 2. CD Lamb went in there and did his job as the number 1. It took him some time, but we banked on Jalen Tolbert. We banked on a hurt Michael Gallup, and that's the results that you get. You know what I'm saying? Like, what we're talking about is some real stuff right now. That's the results forget Jalen Tolbert is a good wide receiver, but I'm not sure if he's NFL good, bro. He was a healthy scratch all year. It takes time for rookies, I understand. But at the same time, with Michael Gallup, he getting injured and going into the next year, you banked on it. And that's the results that you pretty much get. But, good team, definitely a good team. We went 12-5, but there's areas where we can get better. You know what I'm saying? But 19 million for D-Hop. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. But he does put up big work. He does put up a lot of work.
If you have a D-Hop and a CD next, in the same offense, that's like the one spot that we're missing right now, right? We are missing Amari, right? What I've loved Amari in that playoff game for sure. But remember Amari when he got beat up against Jalen Ramsey against the Rams in 19. Remember when he disappeared against Philly. Remember when he disappeared against New Orleans. Like, this brother would even come on the field, Jay.
Yeah, like, a lot of people be saying he'd be disappearing. I know that's the thing. Yeah,
he's a new route runner. I loved when we traded for him because he really developed Dak, right? But then Dak got his development, and then Amari, sorry dog, your services are no longer required.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not helping Dak anymore. Like, you're not showing up in big games. I could use that $20 million for something else, right? We got to pay CD. We got to pay Parsons. We got to pay Diggs, right?
Hey, bro, that's going the bag. How much do you guys think Trayvon Diggs is going to get chat box for every year? 15 to 17 million. What do y'all think, man? Is that going to be the going price for him?
Who's the highest paid corner in the league right now?
Shoot. That's a great question, man. That's a great question, but I know he's probably getting somewhere close to 19.
Would you not make Trayvon Diggs the highest paid corner in the game?
They I mean, he has the leverage.
He has the leverage.
If you're getting paid 11, if you're getting 11 interceptions in one season, and then this past year he only had like 3 or 4 interceptions, but it was he had quiet games, and having quiet games is okay. That's okay.
That's exactly
you're covering your let me take this off real quick. You're covering your player, and you're having quiet games. That's what it's all about, for real. Let's be honest.
Right.
So
now let me ask you a question though. Do you think he was having his quiet games because of his production or lack of talent at cornerback too?
Say it again.
Do you think he wasn't being attacked as much on his side because we had such deficiencies on the other side, or do you think he was really strapping down? Because I think he was really strapping.
I think he was strapping down. Yeah, I definitely think he was strapping down. Yeah. He's a good corner, but the main thing is having Anthony Brown and having Deron Bland. We got to see what's going on with Anthony Brown. And like I said before, with Anthony Brown, he steps up in training camp. He goes out there, makes big plays and stuff like that. And somebody just said he don't tackle, talking about Trayvon Diggs. But, dude, cornerback position is really about covering. A lot of people used to say Dion ain't tackle, if y'all can remember. A lot of people used to say Dion ain't tackle. Let me turn this damn thing on. Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I know how that is at the end of the day. But, yeah, man. As far as him, he's going to demand probably like a $15 to $17 million contract per year. CeeDee Lamb is going to be the same. Micah Parsons is probably going to get like 35. He's going to get about 35 over there. So it's going to be big time.
Yeah, he's going to get quarterback money.
Let's see what they're talking about in here. My man said Jair Alexander is the highest paid, making $20 million. Good looking out, bro. So Jair Alexander is a good cornerback. He definitely is. Yeah.
So Trayvon should get 22.
Oh man, I don't know. I think,
but he has the leverage to do it.
Who's the best cover corner out of those two? You think?
Oh, Jair. But the interceptions he's done, the production he did this year, his progression this year, he can easily demand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and it's the way the cap is going up. The cap is going up something crazy over the next 3 years.
Cap about to go up. Yeah, every year, guys. Shout out to y'all TikTok, man. What's good, y'all? Smash that like button for me, man. Yeah, it's gonna go up, bro. It's gonna definitely go up. So we'll definitely see how that plays out. Like I said before, Deron Bland, he's another guy that I really, really like, bro. Shout out to Will McClay for that too.
Yep. Will McClay is GM of the year every year, right? he brings in 4 or 5 starters for us every year, right?
Mm-hmm.
We thought last year was going to be a down year. He bought an
Mm-hmm.
entire. He bought in Sam Williams, who needs to get some tread. He bought in Bland. He bought in Jake Ferguson. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he whiffed on Jalen Tolbert, but we can't get everything.
You can't, you can't get everything. Yeah, but like like I said, man, with Will McClay, when you have a guy that can make an impact like he does every draft, it's awesome. It is awesome. So you're not on the Odell Beckham train.
Can he still run, Jay?
I think he can still run, cuz. I mean, I'm looking chat box. What y'all think about Odell Beckham, man? Let me know what y'all think, man, about Odell Beckham. I seen a lot of highlights. I mean, the guy was going to be the Super Bowl MVP. It was looking like he was going to be the MVP, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it takes time with knee injuries, just like we were talking about. So we'll see how much money it is. He said, somebody said OBJ washed hard pass. You think he washed breakthrough? Don't know. Thank you so much for the flowers too, man, for the roses. I appreciate you, bro.
Hey Jay, we just said all this shit about Michael Gallup, right? Signing him off an injury, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know this was a year removed for OBJ and everything, but do you still really want to do that on a 30-year-old? Yeah. And he wants bread too. He wants like 18 mil.
If he wants 18 mil, he is geeking. Like if he, you know what I'm saying? Like no, like if he wants 18 mil, Rob, he is geeking. Like I don't even know if I'm giving him like 14.
I don't know if I'm giving him 10. Okay.
Yeah. So, my man said I think he deserves more than but he is better than Alexander. Oh, you talking about Diggs? You talking about Diggs? Yeah. Jair's a beast though. He went out that joint and strapped Justin Jefferson. Diggs did too. Diggs strapped Justin Jefferson as well. Yeah. That says a lot. You know what I'm saying? That definitely says a lot. But like I said, man, the big picture, bro, we just got to think big picture. Mike McCarthy, if he can go out there and run this offense, the thing is when you're if he's coming in there, bringing the offensive coordinator, it's going to be a lot of pressure. Being a head coach and an offensive coordinator, a lot of people are going to be looking at you. So you got to go in there, lock in, run your plays, and see how it plays out. But that type of stuff can get you ran out the back door quickly if you don't do it right.
Hey, Jay, let me ask you a question, right? You know the top 5 football, right?
Quarterback. Say it again. Top 5 what?
The top 5 positions in quarterback of most importance, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's quarterback, it's left tackle, it's pass rusher, it's cornerback, and it's wide receiver, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at the Dallas young nucleus, right? We got Tyler, we got Micah, we got Trevon, we got CD. This is different Cowboys than in the past, right? Where we would have to pay, even though I love Travis and Zach, when you pay your center and your right guard, right? That's not as important position as the others where you can't pay, right? Where you can't go pick up a star wide receiver in free agency because you're paying your center.
Unless you're a top tier, like a player like Zach Martin.
Sure. You know, Zach is all world. You know, Zach is all right. Same time with this new group coming in, we're paying already, or well, we will be paying all the correct positions, right? You're paying your top pass rusher, right? So we're not going to be paying, so segue running back. What you think about Tony Pollard? What are you going to give him? How much money?
Man, they might end up franchise tagging him,
which is probably the best bet for both sides.
Because I think the going price for running backs, I gotta Richard, if you can, I want to see what was the when what's his name, the running back from Aaron Jones, his contract. I think he was getting like 10 million a year, 9 million a year.
Yo, Derrick Henry, 12.
He's getting the bag, bro. He's definitely getting the bag. But the thing is, if you can pay like 10. Yeah, somewhere around there, maybe. But you want to keep a player like that because he makes an impact. Like I said before, man, he reminds me of Felix Jones, just a better version of Felix Jones, but you don't want to give him the ball 20, 25 times. You don't want to do that. You want to give him the ball 15 to 17 times. That's fireworks for him. Let him go out there and do his thing. You know what I mean?
What do you think? Do you think you'll be greedy and really try to get everything you can because of this injury? Or do you think you'll be like, hey, I'm only touching the ball 15, 20 times a game anyway, and I'm coming off an injury, and it's going to help this team. Do you think he'll be mature like that, or do you think he'll,
He's a good player. He's a player's guy. So that's just that he's like a team player. So that's I don't think they're gonna have to worry about that. But at the same time, you have to bring those guys in. That's gonna be important. Zeke, you got to figure out what we're gonna do with Zeke because you want to save as much money as you can to bring in better talent.
AJ, Zeke is no longer a Dallas Cowboys. Stop it.
Nah, don't say that. Come on, man. Chat box, man. Smash that like button for me, y'all. Smash that. My bad, y'all. I know I'm in the live right now, man. If you guys go to JC Cowboys Network, letter J, letter C Cowboys Network on YouTube, I can see all you guys' comments and you guys can chime in, man. It's just so much going on right now, man. It's too many platforms, you know what I'm saying? Got my little platform right here and stuff, man. So we doing it, we making it do what it do, man. So shout out to y'all, though, man. Make sure you check my breakdowns out too, man. They're fire. So man.
You're doing your thing. Keep doing your thing.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Yeah, man. I just wanted to come in here and just have a quick little live, man. We've been going for like an hour now and stuff like that. So it's been pretty good for today. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you got on though, bro.
Yeah, fun. This is fun. We gotta do this again. There's gonna be a lot of content that I want to go over with you.
Yeah, big time. It's so much. Have you been looking at the college players yet? Any of the college players?
Not really. Just like the top end guys. I've been looking at all the quarterbacks. Like, I like this kid, Anthony Richardson, dog.
Anthony Richardson?
The quarterback, Florida.
Yeah. I'm about to be running so much film, bro. I'm gonna be watching so much because I'll be doing the breakdowns, bro. The college breakdowns. That's how I get all my clout. You know what I'm saying? That's how I get it on YouTube. So yeah, bro. I'm doing some fire breakdowns, man. He said, "What the Eagles like? Come on, Kosi, man. What's good, Kosi? Shout out to you, man."
Hey, before I let you go, last question. Tyron Smith, the Hall of Famer, the legend, the guy. What are we doing?
Man, I have no idea. Because the thing is, Terrence Steele at the right tackle position, he's been doing so well, bro. Terrence Steele has been doing so well, bro. And so, at the left tackle position, you're going to probably pick Tyler Smith there. So
would you like a Tyron at left, Tyler at left guard? I think we need an upgraded center. That's just me personally. And then
my YouTube, my bad, bro. My YouTube is a JC Cowboys Network. The letter J, the letter C, Cowboys Network, man. Make sure you guys tap in with me. Don't matter what fan you are. Make sure you tap in with me, man. Support my channel, and I'll definitely support you guys, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Fire breakdowns. Make sure you guys check out my breakdowns. They're legit. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't just here for nothing.
Hey, where the Eagles fans at?
The Eagles fans, well, it's kind of like my TikTok is kind of dying a little bit, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We live right now, so I can't really interact so much. I got my whole platform here. That's why I told him to come on into here or whatever, and then I'll be able to see him and stuff. Shout out to you, Kosi. My man said somebody said right here when you said where my Eagles fans at.
Hey, Eagles fans, congratulations to y'all. But can y'all concentrate on what y'all about to have on what you have to do, right? Like, business, right? Always talking Cowboys nonsense, right? Let us,
right. Hey, shout out to you, Alvino. I see you. He said here from TikTok. Hey, what's good, bro? I told you I'll put you right on the screen, man. As soon as you comment, man, I got your stuff right on the screen, man. Shout out to you, man. We here, bro. What's good? But yeah, man, them Eagles fans, they getting on your nerves, bro.
Hey, man, I had this one argument with the Eagles fan the other night. We were talking about how when Dak Prescott restructured his current contract, that he didn't need to give his consent to it, right? Because it was already a part of the contract, right? All the Cowboys did was move money from one pocket to the other, which had nothing to do. He is like, I'll bet you $1,000 that's not true. That I said, yo, shake my hand, please. Where's my GM?
Right.
Dak had to do with that. Like, he was like, Dak still gets his money, right? People don't understand how cap works and how like the NFL does business sometimes, But I'll be breaking it down. Kind of help,
You know how that goes. It's crazy. It's just crazy how like the Eagles, bro. They did it, man. Jalen Hurts is good, bro. He's good. He's definitely good. Like I said, Kosi, we don't hate over here. That's why my boy Kosi, he an Eagles fan. He come in here. He's one of my favorite haters, but it is what it is, man. I can't stand the Eagles neither, but we respect each other at the end of the day. And the Eagles, man, they got the squad. They definitely got the squad. Jalen Hurts, he surprised me, bro. He surprised me, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Squad from top to bottom is ridiculous.
Stupid. They good.
And then they don't have, and then they have a quarterback who ain't turned the ball over. That was a dig at Dak. That was a dig at Dak. But hey, Jalen get busy out there, dog. He just be doing his thing,
But here's the thing about the Eagles. Let me put this on the banner real quick since we're talking about the Eagles. The Eagles, man. If you're not going to stop the RPO, if you're not going to be able to stop that with the run game with Miles Sanders, their whole playbook opens wide. You have to stop that first. You have to stop Jalen Hurts from running. That's why, Kosi, make sure you check out my breakdown for the Eagles and the 49ers, bro. It took me a little bit to do it, but go to YouTube and see the whole thing. I got little snippets on TikTok, but check out that whole breakdown, bro. It was fire, bro. But yeah, man, they got some athletes, man. I ain't gonna hate. That's just what it is.
Do you have an early prediction for the Super Bowl?
Man, if I was to say that the Eagles was going to win this game, my wife would go crazy, bro. She's a Chiefs fan. My wife is a Chiefs fan, and man, she loves some Mahomes. So I think it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game because Philadelphia will score. They will score. I don't think that their defense is good enough to be able to stop them guys. So the main thing is Jalen Hurts going to keep up with Patrick Mahomes because Patrick Mahomes will score too. Let's keep it honest. He will score too. So we'll see how it plays out, man. But I'm excited to see a top-notch Super Bowl come next Sunday.
And who could be real big in that game is Chris Jones for real. That interior presence, this big, not sure who their linebackers are like that, but they're going to need a good, sound tackle football. Because the Eagles will jump on you and they will run the ball down your throat. And if Patrick Mahomes is having a little off day, they can get blown out. They can get blown out real quick. I think it's either Eagles a lot or Chiefs by a little in the end.
Oh, you think? Oh, Chiefs by a little in the end?
Yeah, I'm obviously hoping for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's definitely gonna be good. But the thing is with them, bro, like their pattern, how they actually did things, they did the same thing as Rams, bro. They went out there, they have some good talent out there, and free agency, you go get yourself a Von Miller, Hassan Reddick. You go get yourself a Jalen Ramsey, whoever else they got, you know what I'm saying, out there that Eagles picked up. That's what they do. That's what you have to take that chance sometimes. It's been a long time, 27, 28 years getting to the championship, bro. Jerry Jones is going to have to take a chance.
Do you think
if it's D-Hop, let it be D-Hop then.
You know what I'm saying? Do you think we finally take that chance this offseason?
Yes. I played the little interviews of Stephen Jones and Will McClay, and I think I had one of Jerry Jones, but same thing. He was saying the same thing. I think he's going to go out there and take that chance and go get a talent. But the only thing is about getting a talent like that, they're not going to want to just keep these guys for 1 year. They're going to want to keep these guys for 3-4 years. You know how they go. But the thing is, that means that one of our young guys are going to be gone. We're not going to be able to sign one of our young guys. He said that in the interview, and it made sense.
But as long as we keep Tyler, Parsons, Diggs, and then all our young guys, those are our young guys, and we're going to sign those guys. Those guys are going to be Cowboys for 10, 15 years, right? Those guys, right? Sorry. But the team now, this is right now, we're already in the black at least $16 million in free agency. Yeah. We can do whatever we want this offseason, right? We can top and have them under contract for 2 years. We can go get a big name. The thing that I love that we did last offseason that everybody else hated is that we didn't sign these old 30, 31-year-olds to 5-6 year contracts. Like that Von Miller contract, crazy. The Bobby Wagner contract, out of control. Come on, man. I don't want those old-time veterans. They're going to get worse, and they're going to get more expensive as time goes on, right?
Yeah, big time.
Von Miller, season.
That's why.
Right?
That's why you got to move smart. You got to move smart. Von Miller, all those guys. Shout out to y'all though. My bad, y'all. My bad. My bad. TikTok family, man. It's just my boy wrapping me up right now. But we talking good Cowboys football, man. I see everything that y'all saying. AEU, bro. I see you, bro. What's going on, man? Shout out to you. He said, I need that hat. Where'd you get that hat? I got this from the pro shop, man, like 3 years ago, bro. Everybody asked me this dang on hat, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Smash that like button for me. Hit that follow button. You already know what it is, man. What's good? What's good? My man said Hassan Reddick. Hassan Reddick is a beast, bro. He said, "Is that your co-host?" Pretty much. I don't know. He might end up being my co-host. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I might hire him to be my co-host. What you think about that, Rob?
Talking about me?
Huh?
Is he talking about me?
Yeah. Somebody said, "Is
Yo,
that your co-host?"
Hey, JC Cowboy Network. I want y'all to give some reviews, right? I feel like me and Jay make a good team, right? We're making a good team freshman year. You know what I'm saying?
I know,
Right?
right? I know, right?
So
Hey, look, it's good
I've been
talk.
trying to. He's trying to get me to make my own network, which is cool. But I was like, nah, man, I just want to sidekick, man. I just want to talk good football. Bring the audience. I think we could do it.
Yeah, most definitely, man. That's why we stick together, man. Like I said before, man, with us, man, we love all football. It don't matter what the team is, man. Like I said, you Eagles fans, y'all go out and go check my JC Cowboys breakdown from the Eagles and 49ers. Y'all are going to really like that. And I'm going to do a breakdown of the Eagles game and the San Francisco and the Kansas City game coming up for the Super Bowl. So that's going to be fire too as well, because my wife, she's a Kansas City fan, so she's pressing it. So we definitely got to do that. But like I said before, man, it's football, everything over here, man, regardless, win, lose, or draw. Me and my man Rob, a lot of our guys, Richard, Hoodlum, all of us, man, we Cowboys for life, man. So much love to y'all, man. Much love to y'all. Brother, shout out to you, man. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. So, yeah, this is good. He said here from TikTok. What's good, Jazz? Shout out to Jazz. I should bring you on too, Jazz. But yeah, she probably hers probably too dark right now. But it is what it is, Jazz. Shout out to you. She's a Kansas City fan, man. Much love to you. Love you so much, honey. She always coming to support, man, all the time. My man said Cowboys ass though. Man, come on, man. Chill, man. We was 12-5, man. 12-5, but we just didn't do enough to get it done when it really mattered most. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we just got to step up. We got what it takes, but we just got to see how it plays out. Rob, next time you get on live, I'm going to need to see you, please. Okay?
Yeah. I just, hold on.
I got the platform, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good. It's all, I hear you. You know what I mean?
My fault. I wasn't ready.
He said, I feel you. It's all good. He said, does Dak need a legit number 2 receiver? You answer this question real quick. I see you, AEU. I got you, bro. He said, does Dak need a legit number 2 wide receiver? Lamb was a 3-turn-1. Should we have kept Cooper? I was big on Cooper, bro. But answer that for him, Rob.
I think it was very evident that we needed a solid number 2 receiver. I just don't think the answer was Amari Cooper. That's me personally, right? This is why I think it's so big for us to go make a move for DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins would open this thing wide up. If you put CD in the slot, if you continue to move him around, and you just have D Hop on his normal left side, that's going to open up the offense so much that you have to respect DeAndre Hopkins. He's still the guy, right? He missed 6 games this year, had like 800 yards, 80 receptions, 7 touchdowns, something like that, something crazy like that, right? DeAndre Hopkins can still get busy. We can afford him, right? The Cardinals are not going to ask for 2 first-round draft picks for him. I think we could get him for like a 2nd or a 3rd, which I would gladly give up, right? Imagine next year if we go out there and we line up D-Hop, CD in the slot, Michael Gallup on the other side, and then we got Big Jake Ferguson hunkering down the tight end, which who I love, Jay. I love this dude.
Well, okay. So AEU just said, but we go into the season without a true number 1. What is Jerry thinking? So he's going into it. My man AEU is saying that CeeDee Lamb is not a number 1. That's what I'm getting from him right now.
Stop with all this.
I think he is though, bro. I think he is. He stepped up.
1357, 10 touch. I think it was 9 touchdowns.
9 touchdowns, 100 receptions, 1,300 yards.
What else do you want from him?
Yeah, what else would you want from AEU? You know what I'm saying? Somebody say, I hope y'all get Jalen Reagor. We will not get Jalen Reagor. He's a mop. Okay, this guy folds when it really matters. Like every big time game, he's either fumbling a punt return or something. You know what I'm saying? So we don't want him.
Right.
What was you saying, Rob? Go ahead, bro.
So I believe we truly do need number two. So save it's not DeAndre Hopkins. There's a boy down in New Orleans who might be looking for a new team, right? What would you think about
Who are
Michael
you talking about? Mike Thomas?
Maybe.
Mike,
And you could get him on the cheap probably too, because he hasn't really
hey,
played.
bro, nah, bro. Ain't nobody want him, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro. He's hurt way too much. It's bad, Rob.
It's bad.
It's bad. I think he might be done. Chat box, what y'all think about Mike Thomas, man? Y'all think he's done?
Hey Jay, I lost the whole fantasy league depending on Mike Thomas.
You know what I'm saying? I think he won some though. You know what I'm saying? My man said Lamb plays better in the slot. Lamb does play very, very good in the slot because he's off the line of scrimmage. People are not pressing him. You know what I'm saying? Kosi said Mike Thomas is over the hill, bro. I have to say I agree with a Philly fan, bro, because I think he's done, bro.
Very over the
Shout out to you, Avino. What did Avino say? Can you see the chats? Can you see the comments, bro, on the page?
I can only see the no, I can't see the chat.
Can you see where it says Avino, his comment?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Yes, I can.
Okay. It said, would Evans be looking for a new team now that Brady's retired? That is a great question. What's a great question.
Looking like? I don't know anything about his contract. I don't
know. But at the same time, he could be going, he could be wanting to go somewhere else because Brady's gone. You know what I'm saying? And what are they going to do over there? I don't know.
Mike Evans?
Yeah, Mike Evans is a good wide receiver, but he's that type of guy that he's a slow developing type of wide receiver, and with his type of patterns. So that's part of the reason why Brady wasn't connecting with him. Remember, I had him in fantasy, bro. I won a championship with this guy, and I knew how he was playing. Like Tom Brady was getting the ball off in like 1.2 seconds. He was 50 years old, dang on there. He don't want to get hit. And Mike Evans is the type of player that it takes him time to develop his routes. So that's part of the reason why he did not have a big year. But at the same time, by Brady being gone, I'm not sure which direction they go with Evans going to go, man, for real. So
if you're the Bucks, do you take the 26th overall pick in the draft, which I believe is our pick, right? 26 or 27?
26.
Would you take that draft? Would you take that draft pick for Evans?
What, take that and go get it to go pick up Evans?
Yeah. Would that work for both sides?
Man, I want somebody that has well-oiled hips. I want somebody that can be able to sink their hips when they're getting out of their breaks and create space for Dak Prescott. Amen. You have to have guys that can be able to create separation. Dak is not the type of quarterback that throws people open. He needs guys that's running vicious routes like Amari Cooper. You don't want Amari Cooper. I got you on that. But at the same time, with Mike Evans, that's a 50-50 ball type of catcher. And we don't need that. We don't need that right now, bro. If anything, get guys that can get open.
Let me give you a little stat that I picked up last night, right? I was watching Vosh Lombardi. It was either Vosh or Law Nation, one of them, right? And came on and they broke down CD's stats, right? They broke down the separation, like his separation at the catch, whatever. And all his stats that you're always asking for wide receivers that make separation, right?
Mm-hmm.
All stats were bottom 50. CD
bottom
don't
50?
win like CD doesn't separate like that, right? That brings me back to my Amari. While Amari was so good with Dak in the beginning, because Dak needed that receiver, right? And Amari could out route run you to death, right?
Mm-hmm.
So once we got further in Amari's career, he stopped doing that as much, right? And it stopped helping Dak. But like Dak can throw some tight window holes, right? But only to CD. We can't throw to Noah Brown. Michael Gallup ain't doing stuff like that. CD's a different guy at the point of attack, right?
Yes.
Right. He's a different guy. So we don't really need that. We don't like Dak has proven that he's capable of making those tight window throws, is all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
And shout out to you, AEU, man. I see you, bro. He said Jerry should have known he had a wide receiver problem going into the season. Yeah, when you put all your chips on Jalen Tolbert, you put all your chips on Michael Gallup being injured, you get these kind of results. Then when you bring in T.Y. Hilton, he's a good player. He can be able to create separation and all that good stuff. But at the same time, he was there hot 3 weeks. It takes time. It takes time.
You remember when Jerry before Mark got here? You remember when Jerry took us into the season with Allen Hurns and
my! Do you guys remember Allen Hurns?
Bro, what?
Like, bruh, look, Noah Brown, right? Noah Brown is a wide receiver 4 or a 5 on a good team. He's a player that needs like 6 or 7 plays. You can have him run a crackback play because he's a good blocker, and you can scheme him to try to do some physical run type of play, but that's it. 6 or 7. Dallas was looking at him as like a number 2, a number 3. He is not that guy. He is not that guy. A wide receiver 4 or a wide receiver 5. That's the problem that Dallas has. You're misreading these wide receivers because they're stepping up in training camp, and it's making them look good. They're looking good. They're going out there doing work, just like Anthony Brown. He's another one. Anthony Brown goes out there and balls out in training camp. But when it's time for him to line up against number 1 receivers on different teams, he folds like a lawn chair, in the words of my man Law Nation. That's just what he does. You know what I'm saying? So they have a lot of work to do as far as just bringing guys in. Odell Beckham, D-Hop, anybody that can be able to take that next step if they really want to get this championship, if they really want to get there and get past the divisional round, you got to bring in guys that can make an impact, and you mix those guys up with the players that you have, just like when we picked up Charles Haley back in the day, just like when we picked up Deion Sanders back in the day. We went out there, got those players with our young players, and we start winning championships. This is the same pattern, but it seems like they're so caught up into just bringing in young talent, paying our own. You got to go out there and go get a Von Miller. Go out there and go get somebody that can make a difference.
Yep.
So
gotta load up. When are we gonna finally make that? Like, we draft as well as any team in the league, right? Finally gonna find that with free agencies and trade and etc. Right? But we'll see.
Yeah, so it's definitely gonna be good. They said they should have used Turpin more, like we use Lucky Whitehead. Man, Turpin, I thought he was gonna Lucky Whitehead actually had a bigger impact than Turpin. Maybe he didn't understand the offense, but we do know he does have a top tier athletic ability. But at the same time, he did not really do too much. I don't know how he made the Pro Bowl, bro. I keep it real. You know what I'm saying? But like, he didn't score.
He just cut it outside.
Somebody said Dak wasting y'all time. Dak ain't wasting our time, man. Dak is a good player, but you have to build around Dak Prescott. You definitely do. Like I said, Dak Prescott is not Josh Allen. He is not Patrick Mahomes, but that's okay. If you can be able to bring guys in and he can run that juggernaut. See what Purdy did. Brock Purdy. If you can bring the right guys in, good offensive line, good run game, good wide receivers, let him run that juggernaut and let it flow. Good defense, good special teams, and let it flow. You don't have to have that Willie Beeman type quarterback, stats for stat, doing all this pretty boy stuff. You don't have to do that. If Dak can just get back to 2016 Dak, TikTok Nation, 2016 TikTok Dak, then you will be able to beat any team that we line up against. And that's going to be huge, guys. It's going to be huge, but we'll see. Mike McCarthy, my man said Gallup is suspect. Hey, yeah, they're going crazy, bro. They're going crazy. It is what it is, but we talking football. I appreciate y'all so much for coming through, man. This has been another good live stream, man. Like I said, man, this is probably like my 10th live stream or something like that, man. We're getting used to this. We're getting used to a lot of cameras and stuff everywhere, but at the same time, man, it's good, man. Like I said before, for TikTok, make sure y'all follow JC Cowboys Network. I can see all you guys' comments, man, and you already know what it is. AEU, man, make sure you tap in, bro, on this side as well, bro, so I can see everything. He said, who y'all drafting? Man, a cornerback, a wide receiver. I just don't want no running backs. I definitely don't want running backs.
No running backs. No, Fred.
Bijan Robinson, bro. Before you get out of here, bro, what you think about Bijan Robinson?
He's all world, Jay. He's all world. But you know what
All
happens to all?
world, right? Who you comparing him to?
I'm comparing him kind of like a bigger Zeke, for real. Almost like
Bigger Zeke.
a bigger Zeke, almost like a poor man's version of AP. I ain't gonna consider anybody AP's level, but he runs hard. He's fast. He can catch. He can block. He can do all the things.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing about that is, in 5 years, you got to pay this boy $100 million, and we already found out that was with Zeke.
Yeah.
It ain't
No.
gonna work.
Paying that.
Cowboys are gonna do. Jerry's gonna be like, well, I picked this guy in the first round, and we must use him, so we're gonna pound him into submission. It's gonna be 400 touches his first year, and then he's gonna have 4 or 5 years of down production. You know what I'm saying? Then we gotta pay him 90 mil. He's in Cabo. Damn it, Zeke, come on, man. He's a dog.
Yeah. I love Zeke, man. I like him a lot, man. And it's crazy because I was looking at his 2016 highlights too. I was looking at his, and you can just tell his jump cut. He was just so slippery at that time. He was running like a Tony Pollard a little bit, but he was stronger. You know what I'm saying? But now you don't really see the wiggle. You don't really see the hurdles anymore. I mean, when you're getting hit by those linebackers and you blocking those defensive tackles coming in, defensive ends coming in, it can take a toll on your body, man. But like I said before, with our offense, he still can be productive, but they have to scheme him to be able to get outside in space. Stop running him through A and B gaps so much. That's all you do with this guy is running through A and B gaps. If you're going to keep Zeke, have Zeke doing the same stuff Tony Pollard doing. You know what I'm saying? Because if he can get out there and get in open space, it's hard to tackle him.
But can he get out there?
I said Zeke done. Straight up, but they going crazy, man. A lot of people say that. Every time I go on live, a lot of people say Zeke done.
I think, hey, JC Network, I think Zeke done too, man. And I love Zeke.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm trying to hold on to Zeke, y'all. I'm trying. My man said Zeke not hitting home runs to the end zone no more. I ain't seen that in a minute, AEU. I ain't seen that in a minute. Shout out to you, brother. What's going on? He said Zeke block. Yeah, he does block. People got to keep in mind, blocking is very, very important in the game of football. And that's the same thing Jerry Jones said. Those little things, when you don't have the ball in your hands, that's important. What are you doing when the ball is not in your hands? So when you're seeing that on tape that he's the try-hard guy, he goes out there and gets the job done, that's the stuff that you need. It's not always about the splashy plays when it comes to Tony Pollard. When it comes to Zeke, with Tony Pollard, he makes those splashy plays, which is cool and all, but there's other things with the running back position. You know this, Rob. But health is going to be big with Zeke, and contract is going to be big with Zeke going forward.
Didn't Zeke already say he would take a pay cut?
I heard that, but I'm not sure if that was a rumor, y'all. If Zeke said he was going to take a pay cut, that's really early to be saying that, but
yeah. Because right after the 49ers game, like he knew he was cooked. He was like, yo, he's like, I see the potential of this team. I want to take a pay cut to stay. I'm just making this up. He didn't actually say this, but it's going on in his head. Because what did he do after Tony went down? Nothing.
But you want to know another thing? Malik Davis goes into the game and does not get any carries,
which is wild.
Wild, y'all. That's why Kellen Moore's gone. That's why Kellen Moore's gone, because Malik Davis, he is a player that actually can shred a defense. He has athletic ability. He has a little bit of wiggle. You have to give him the ball, but Kellen Moore did not give them the ball at all. And to beat that type of 49ers team, you have to stick to the run, and play action is what's going to keep everything open. That would have had kept Kellen Moore's playbook open if he was play action, all of that, man, running the ball, staying true to the run game and stuff like that, but they didn't get that done.
What are your final thoughts on Kellen Moore's career with the Dallas Cowboys?
Man, I mean, he's done. And look, man, you coming in as a quarterback because he played for Detroit. Let me see, man. Let me bring this up real quick, man. Look at it, bam, man. Look at this dude, man. You see that, bro? Boise State, y'all. Look at this, man. Boise State, man. Bam, man. Boise State, coming out of Boise State. That's all we do is draft from Boise State. But at the end of the day, man, he went out there and got an offensive coordinator position with our team. What's up, Jazz? What's good? Got an offensive coordinator position with our team. Took us to 12-5 numerous of times. But when games really matter and you can't get past the divisional round, sometimes change is good. That's just what it is. Yeah, say what's up, Jazz. Yeah, say what's up. Hold on. Let me take this off.
Hey.
This Jazz, man. This I love pretty Jazz, man.
What's up, y'all?
Say what's up. What's good? What's
Hey,
good?
hey.
What's going on? What's going on?
Dallas all day. Kansas City on the way.
Look. There
Hey,
she go.
what y'all about to say?
Look, there she go. I told you, man. Hey, Kosi, I don't know if you're still in here. That's why I can't go for the Eagles, man. This is why she wouldn't allow it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, Kansas City, they're a really good team. Patrick Mahomes.
City.
It's going to be a lot of scoring that game.
But y'all know I got big love for Dallas, though.
Yeah.
What's up, Rob?
What up, girl?
I can't see you.
I can't see this, man.
Well, it's okay. This is a trial run.
Put on my best uniform and everything. I'm gonna come.
There you go. What's up, TikTok? Y'all make sure y'all go to YouTube so that way you stay connected and it won't be filtered with all the Eagles fans. Okay.
Nah, but Eagles fans show, because I do breakdowns, so they show love, even though they crazy as heck.
Yeah.
But y'all make sure y'all come to JC Cowboys Network.
Kansas City cannot allow Eagles to win because the riot is gonna be so trashy.
Riot gonna be crazy.
The riot is gonna be out of hands.
Yeah. What's good, Eric's Detailing? That's Eric's Detailing right there. What's good, bro? That's my main man right there. I'm gonna say one last thing before I roll out. It's literally superhero versus villains. Mahomes is the superhero. Eagles are the villains. So we got to stop them. Good night. Yeah, they the venom. It's going to be good, man. It's going to be good, man. Philly might go out. That junk go crazy out there. Jasmine going to be mad. I'm going to be like, honey, I understand, honey.
It's going to be a hard team to beat, though. It's going to be a
really hard team. It's going to be a hard team to beat. Y'all going to score, but they going to score on y'all.
Yeah,
they're going to score on y'all.
This year.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes is going to score, but they're going to score on you guys. So it's going to come down to the end. Just like you said, Rob, that game might go down towards the very end. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to be out of our seat towards the end. It's going to be good. Might go live too, guys.
Hey, the fans know, are you going to go live during the Super Bowl?
I might go live. I'm definitely going live for the draft. I'm definitely going live for the draft coming up. And I might go live for the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Because that game doesn't really, it's not.
I said, whoa, we don't want to ride party. I said, beautiful family, though. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Musa, what's going on? He said, Dak is trash, 14.3% below average, man. We'll see. We'll see how it play out. Like I said, Dak has the opportunity. All you have to do is build around him, man. It's hard to find quarterback, though. People talk so much trash, but as soon as you see our quarterback doing so bad, you know what I'm saying? We'll see how it play out. We got to give it another year. You can't just give up on him so quickly. I haven't seen a year like this from him, but let's see how it plays out. Just like we was talking about, Rob, bringing in Mike McCarthy, having him run that offensive coordinator position and a head coach position, it's going to be a lot of pressure on him because pressure busts pipes. So we'll see if he folds, but he has the experience of being an offensive coordinator. He understands our offense. He's been there long enough. Let's see if he can do it. There's no excuses, bro. There's no excuses.
Right.
Yeah.
One last thing on this Dak thing, and then I'm gonna hop off here.
Yeah, I'm about to get out too, man. I'm about to get up off of here soon.
Get off this Dak and his interception thing. It was not in his DNA to be doing that, right? He took his chances, right? We were still the number one offense in the league, right? I can't explain those interceptions in the San Francisco game. That shit was just wild. It was wild picks. But to give Dak Prescott, to say he's overpaid right now, I believe he's like the 10th highest paid quarterback in the league. $40 million for Dak Prescott right now is kind of a bargain. For real.
That's what I'm saying.
Bargain. It's a bargain. You can't get this type of quarterback play at this value right now. Joe Burrow's about to get like 50. Lamar's about to get like 45. Josh Allen about to come up with his bag, right? Dak's contract is it's a coupon rate right now. You know
I think right now, bro, it's going that contract is going to be looking like penny soon, bro. Because people are going to be getting like 50 million. It's going to be some goofy numbers, I think, coming up.
The way the cap
is going up,
and the way the cap is moving up, it's not going to count as much as on the cap. He does have a big cap number coming up this year, but he already restructured, right? He already restructured. He already gave us film, right? Yo, this offseason is gonna be crazy. We're gonna make moves. I feel it. I feel it.
It's gonna be good, man. I'm excited, man. I can't wait. Hey, bro, we're gonna be going live a lot. We definitely gonna be going live a lot. We got the platform. We had a few people in here. Sometimes they come in, sometimes they come out. TikTok is rocking. A lot of people come in on that side too as well, bro. We building over here, bro. So at the end of the day, man, it's gonna be a good season. I can't wait to talk college and all that, man. Great live stream. And I'm gonna probably go live probably next week. I'll have you on again. And we go from there, man. You already know.
Hey, let's do it. This is fun. This is good.
All right, bro. I'll talk to you, man.
All right, brother.
See. All right, y'all. Well, we out, man. He said Eagles green on a cowboy hat. Nah, man, none of that. He said, do you think the quarterback, we should switch quarterbacks in games that matter, put Rush in the first 2 quarters then? Oh, nah, man. Come on, big cowboy. Come on, big cowboy. You know, they ain't gonna do no crazy stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You paying him all that money. Come on now. Just go ahead and ride with your quarterback. We'll see how it play out. Like I said, man, JC Cowboys Network. Make sure y'all follow my page on YouTube. All love, man. Shout out to my man, Rob, man. Always showing me love. Thank you so much for all you guys coming in tonight, man. He said, see you next live. Thank you so much. Jeers, what's going on, Jeers? I ain't see all my followers. My followers not in here. I got over close to 5,000, but it's all love. Cowboys all day. Appreciate. Thank you so much, man. Thank y'all so much for all the love. And yeah, we'll be back on for another live stream. All right, y'all. Gone. That's it.